I am Dungeon Master, your guide in the realm of Dungeons and Dragons.
All right, welcome back, everyone. I am the Dungeon Master, and this is Dragons of War. Today, we are rejoining the party after they have made their escape, spelled just like escape, from the orc war camp and are now running through the woods trying to get as much distance between themselves and the orcs as possible before I assume they probably want to rest or, you know, recover at some point. But either way, they need to get to a safe spot in order to make that happen. Gorakul, uh, you and some of the others, uh, have been exhausted, not the actual condition of exhaustion, but had failed a Constitution save, and so everybody was kind of slowed down a little bit and needed to regroup. During that time, the gnome Pesci also managed to escape, but never caught up with you guys. You're not, exactly sure what has befallen your boisterous comrade, and perhaps in the future we shall see again. But for now, you are left with your new companions, Perzor, the halfling paladin, and D'Angelo, the lizard,
Warrior.
the warrior, and right, and D'Angelo, the lizard folk, barbarian, who you guys met, well, briefly kept captive at the camp, and so without some of your companions and with new allies by your side, you slowly proceed forward trying to encourage Gorakul and I it wasn't Lucy, Elodie perhaps, whoever had failed their save at the last time. You know, you guys are just or check, I should say. You guys are just waiting on them a little bit. It's not a mechanical thing. You know, nobody has exhaustion, and it's not a oh my god, like the orcs are right behind you and now they're chucking javelins and nets and they got you just because you failed the check. It's a little bit of flavor to the world and to your characters that running is hard, and for a guy who you know used to be able to do some long distance running and all of that, and now very much cannot due to circumstances beyond our control. Uh, like I can assure you that it's a thing when you go to run and you're running and you're just all of a sudden at that limit of just you can't run anymore, and it doesn't matter if it happens after a block or after 100 yards or after a mile. Sooner or later every runner more or less hits that point. You guys just hit it a little sooner, and so now the rest of the party has to kind of keep up with you. So I'm going to give you guys just a brief moment here. I don't want to, get completely sidetracked with stuff that doesn't really forward the story too much, but I'm going to give you guys a brief moment to interact as you deal with Elodie and Gorakul needing a moment to, slow down.
So, guys, how much do you moving? You not moving? What's the deal here? Let's go. I'm just this lizard who's just jogging along here. I want to get out of here.
Look, it's. I'm not that athletic as you are. I'm. And Gorakul's just trying to catch up, but it's very just exhausting.
I may be nimble, but I am not very fast and I am not very strong. So bear with me, I'm sorry.
Okay, well, look, I can carry you guys. I can put you guys on my shoulders. I'm sure I could probably move faster than you're moving right now with you guys on my shoulders.
Well, the elf would be an option, and I'm not saying that you couldn't pick up the Dragonborn, but moving fast with something as big as the Dragonborn on your back would not be as easy. Just to be clear.
Gotcha. All right, well then, we'll take a few moments and rest, I guess. What else are we gonna do here, right?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, again, this is not some kind of gotcha moment of like, haha, you failed to save, prepare to die. It's just a moment of reality in our game here today, where you guys are not always going to be the most athletic and get to the end, in time, etc. We'll find out, what really happens. But for now, you guys just, catch your breath, and as you're doing that, um, Lucy is going to be the one kind of on watch. She might climb a tree, she might hide in the bushes. She's not only a cat folk, but also, or tabaxi as they like to be called. Um, although I suppose for them it'd be like tabaji or some bougie way of saying it, but because they're cats, you know, it doesn't matter if it's some common house cat. They think they're like Egyptian royalty still. So Lucy, you know, would be off from the group, not far, but you know, just kind of keeping watch and everything. So why don't you go ahead and roll her perception?
Who has her character?
Andy, you got that?
I do, yeah. Just take me a second. Yeah.
Andrea?
Yeah, give her a moment, guys. Faster next time, I guess. Ooh, Lucy seems to be distracted because, while she was off keeping watch, she may have either tried to get a quick little cat bath in, or was doing something more productive, like you know, re quivering her arrows, restocking her quiver. You know, doing all of the things that you would want her to do during her downtime, but unfortunately distracting her just enough to where you don't notice until you can actually like hear them approaching. Uh, Otherwise, you might have been able to smell them since you're a Tabaji, or you know, possibly see them from further away. You know, your cat eyes are very good at seeing. So you might have been able to notice them from further, but unfortunately, like now you can hear them like crunching through the underbrush, about like 100 yards or so away. You know, 300 feet. For those of you, you know, who like it in feet. Um, so you're enough of a distance away to where you can still creep back to your allies and let them know. But if you guys all just start running, like they're definitely going to hear you. Uh, as far as
All right. Well, I mean, obviously, we're not gonna. Yeah, we're not gonna go anyplace. But is Lucy gonna come back and tell us what she's seen, or just we don't have enough time?
Well, it seemed like from what the Dungeon Master described, Lucy would be able to, and I would presume that Lucy's character would want to swiftly alert you guys as soon as she would know.
yes, indeed. You know, so Lucy like comes sneaking back very stealthily, cat-like, and lets you guys know, you know, that the orcs are coming.
Hmm. You want to take a stand, guys? You want to run? What do you want to do?
Perzor grabs the sword that he pilfered from the orc. I think we should stand and fight. How many was it?
All right, I'm for that. I love standing and fighting. That's what I do.
Well, I think from the information that Lucy gathered, she would alert everyone that like if we did run, they'd probably hear us and chase us anyway. So we could try to hide ourselves and have kind of like a surprise attack situation rather than being chased.
Well, Goracle.
Hey, I like that. Is there anything around that we can hide?
Well, trees.
Well, Goracle's going to try and hide himself.
Okay. Okay. I'll trust.
Lucy and
I'll trust
Lydia
Hazard
would
and
also
Andy here to. Me, I'd like to just stand right in the middle and see if they come at me.
Now, to be clear here, Lucy would have seen a fair number of orcs. Like this is not, like a one-on-one fight.
I mean, we could
Okay.
always see if we could.
Lucy, how many orcs do you think you saw?
We could at least see if we could stay hidden. If there's so many orcs coming that we think we'd be overwhelmed.
So you guys want to
Okay.
like just hide?
So you want to Well, why don't we just hide until we figure out, if there's, how many we have to face, and then we can hope to God that they don't see us.
If somebody does see us, we'll jump out and attack. It is what it is.
Yeah,
Sure.
That's,
That sounds like a strategy.
yeah, that's a fair way of looking at it. Is like if you're forced to fight, then you'll fight. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like it.
All right. What do you think, Ryan? What do you think?
That
Sorry, I
works.
forgot your character's name.
Perzor grows and starts trying to find a particularly lush bush to hide in.
Alrighty, so everyone can roll their stealth. Gorakul is already getting down and trying to hide, so the rest of you can.
How's it looking?
Alrighty, so it looks as though you guys are a large group of people trying to hide, and that is not always conducive towards hiding, but fortunately for you, the orc Blade of Ill Neville fails to notice any of you as he searches through the underbrush, and his orcs march right past you.
Yay, us.
Yeah,
Yay, us.
that was close, but
So-
after a while, you guys stay down, but after a while, you're able to come out of hiding, and so go ahead.
So, that was close. Are they moving away from the camp or towards the camp?
Well, you guys were moving away from the camp, and so they're moving away from the camp, searching for you guys. It hasn't been a super long amount of time. Like you guys didn't wait an hour or anything. It's been a little bit though, and so like at a certain point they might start to double back or something.
Yeah, I
Alright,
don't
so
think that we should stay here, but we shouldn't head in the direction that they're heading. So we need to figure out where we're going to go.
Anything around us, like hills or mountains or anything around us? You said they're mountains, right?
They're right now. You guys are in the forested, hilly region. The mountains are like a long ways away, days, weeks.
Okay. Okay. Are there any features like hills, something that would give us a a better place to hide? I mean, like nothing. It's just nothing but forest around us.
Well, I mean, like it's like a state forest or something. Yeah, I mean, there's like hills and trees, but like not necessarily you know, a mountain or something like that. It's I mean, I guess if I knew exactly what you were asking about, I could give you a more specific answer as to what there is
I'm just
around.
looking. I'm just looking. Yeah, I'm looking. Yeah, I'm just looking for a place that we can hide and rest, basically. And if there's nothing that's obvious, then I guess we go off on a 90-degree angle from where they went. If they're heading, 100, if they're heading in a straight line away from the camp, we should either be heading, 90%, 90 degrees, in one direction or 90 degrees in the other direction, just to square away from them and square away from the camp.
Yeah. Basically, you guys have two directions you can go in that case. So yeah, you begin moving away, but now um, you guys need to roll for survival in order to hide your tracks because the orcs are going to come back around and try to track you after this.
I assume that someone like Lucy has some real knowledge on this, though.
They do.
Very much so, considering that nat 20.
Yeah, there's no question about that, but the best that Lucy can do is help, like, aid you guys. And so I will allow the natural 20 to count as an aid roll for everyone, so everyone can roll with advantage while doing this, but everyone still has to like cover their own tracks and everything, and be careful not to leave tracks because Lucy can't like go around and like clean up everything. She can only like tell you to like step from your heel to your toes and like watch what you're stepping on and all of that to not leave a trail. Like she can tell you what to do, but she can't like fix it for you.
So since
Can I
Elodie
roll
rolled
a
Okay.
nature?
since Elodie rolled before the advantage, do I do it with advantage and do it again, or do I?
Yeah, everybody who already rolled, you just roll once again, and then everybody who hasn't rolled, you roll with advantage.
My second roll was actually worse than my first.
All right.
I had a 6 to a 4.
Yeesh. Well, at least they'll get you, not us.
So Gorakul, unfortunately, is exhausted from before having dropped in the fight, and despite Lucy trying to tell you how to walk, you disturb, several like spider webs and just various things that cause you to leave a trail. And so now
I decide to lead a trail away from the group.
you don't know that you're leaving a trail, and also you're going to leave the group.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to.
No, it's not good. It's all right, Gabe.
Like, I mean,
Gorakul.
I'll have you leave the
No, you
group,
can't.
but like that's only going to be sacrificing
Yeah,
your
Gorakul,
character for like no gain. It's not like Perzor rolled so much higher.
Is there?
I'm sorry, Brian. Go ahead.
No, we're just gonna keep moving here, Gorakul. Let's just go as fast as we can. Maybe they won't double back. If they don't double back for a while, they won't find us. Let's go. Maybe we can find a stream or a brook or something that we can use to try to, hide our tracks here. Let's just keep going.
All right, that's actually a really good idea. So D'Angelo gets inspiration as he says, "Let's try and make our way to the stream where we can hide our tracks." And yeah, Gorakul and Perzer both rolled really poorly. So unless both of you want to like just go give yourselves up, it's not going to help. So just keep going. You'll be fine. This is all just part of the game.
Discretion is the grander part of valor.
And so now I roll for the Orcuses to see if they find you guys. Obviously, this is a bit of fast forwarding through time a bit to get to later in the day. You guys want to find a place and rest, and you might get your short rest in. You might even get a long rest in before this would happen, but I'm finding out what happens before I decide what amount of rest and everything to give out here. Yeah, so they are going to find you guys after a short rest. Couple hours spent, um, you know, trying to get yourselves some breath, catch your breath, patch up wounds, maybe eat something. And as you are doing that, uh, Lucy once again can hear the orcs, but this time, she knows that they have caught your trail here.
Okay, so Lucy will
All right.
alert the group that they are on to us and that we need to prepare for battle. We could try to hide
Alrighty
and
then.
surprise them,
I'm
but
excited.
if they're like on the route to find us,
I think
hiding might not
you
help.
should. I think
Can
you
we-
all should hide, and I will stay here, and I will draw their first shot. Come on, let's go. Let's do this.
So we use the Dragonborn or the not Dragonborn. What are you?
The lizard is bait.
Lizard.
The
We
lizard
use
is bait.
we use the lizard folk as bait.
Yes, the lizard foal is bait. Let's go. Everybody hide.
This lizard folk is crazy.
I've been screwing with these orcs for months. This has been fun. They probably miss my cooking. Because, I was cooking for them. Did I tell you that? I was cooking for them. You're supposed to ask me what I was cooking.
I know what you were cooking.
Come on, bring them on. Let's go.
So do we roll stealth?
Gabe, you're going to have to roll really well for me.
All right, so everybody should be able to see the map now. I'm going to turn off token lock so that you guys can kind of arrange yourselves off the side of the little path here. There's a rock and some trees and whatnot. Oops, 1 second. I just realized this aspect ratio is off.
Do we know which way that they're coming from?
Yes, they're coming from the south. And then you guys are kind of just all camped around this rock here. So go ahead and arrange yourselves around the rock. No, not in the trees.
I thought we said we were gonna hide.
You can do whatever you want on your turn.
Oh, I thought you said we could arrange ourselves that way. Sorry.
Did you all roll initiative?
Yes, sir.
Ooh.
DM.
Yes.
Oh, never mind. Just
What? What? Don't get so
I
frustrated
feel
all the time. What's going on?
I feel like since I'm exhausted, I'm dead.
It's not an ideal situation.
It's alright, dude. Don't worry about it. That's what I'm here for. I'm the lizard. That's what lizards do.
Is this the configuration you guys are going with here?
I guess I'm confused as to exactly how much we're able to move ourselves.
Into your standard position for camping. Like, what arrangement would you guys be in around the clearing here where you were camping?
And that rock was.
Lizard would be the farthest to the south.
Yeah, I'm good where I'm at.
Okay. All right. Token lock going on, and you guys are all kind of sleeping up against the rock with your backs to the rock. And Bitey Slayer here is going to be right in the midst of his friends, and
Slayer will save us all.
we'll see. And orc number 7 is going to use aggressive to move 30 feet towards you. And then is going to charge D'Angelo. And he is going to come up just to you, but be unable to attack.
Hi! How you doing?
Did I critical?
No, that is your.
Oh, it's my turn. Oh, that's okay. Sorry, I forgot to take out that. Okay, I'm gonna move up next to D'Angelo. How do I
Hey, buddy.
confirm that movement?
I have to, and there
Oh,
you go.
and then I will attack the orc with the longsword. Boom.
Oh, he rolled a 19, just like you did, and succeeded on his system shock, but is still heavily damaged as your longsword slashes into the huge, monstrous orc in front of you. It seems even bigger compared to your small body, but you bravely face it down.
No, I'll go get him.
You leaving?
And then is that your turn, or do you have something else?
I don't think I can do anything else. So yeah, that's my turn.
All right.
Now it's the orc's turn.
Yes, indeed. And it's pretty much a lot of the same, aggressive gets them, 30 feet up, and then they charge in the rest of the way, but are unable to attack because they're using the dash action. Like, I like to be descriptive, but there's only so many ways you can describe the orc charges in at you,
Another guy rushes up to me. Another guy rushes up to me. There's another guy rushing up to me. I
Yeah.
don't care. I'm
They're-
ready for them all.
They're all Russian. Yeah.
Mm.
And any of these
But I'll
orcs
switch
happen
you.
to have a shield on them?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they have, shields. They don't all like employ the shield. So if you're asking like which ones are employing shields, I would have to like decide, but definitely some of them are, yes. Sorry, Elodie.
All right. Now to figure out who I'm going to attack and with what. Hmm. If I use Icing Death's Frost, it wouldn't damage anybody else in the way, right?
It would if you're just using it right from where you are, because it's a cone.
Oh, it's the cone one. Okay.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's the one.
I'm
It works like the
I'm
dragon breath.
re-remembering.
Yeah.
I'm re-remembering all of them, so
No worries.
I know I can't
yeah.
use Ice Knife, so I should probably use a Ray of Frost. Would I like hit the person in front of me if I did it like this? Should I like move to use it?
Let me see. You would be fine because Perzor is tiny.
Okay. I'm just gonna take a step back first and then do it.
Or I'm sure he would let you know that he's actually average height for a halfling, if not a bit on the tall side.
Is that a short joke?
Oh wow! I do not do anything. I was distracted apparently.
Yeah. Trying to make sure you don't hit Perzor, you completely miss the orc. Alrighty. Orc number 8. Number 8. I mean, we all know what happens here, right? He rushes in.
He discovers that he has found religion and wants to turn over his violent ways.
Yeah. So, I have a couple of things. I need to first put this here for reasons.
SHS is still good at the end of the day. See.
And then
Lucy is now with us. Just so you all know.
oh,
Hello.
hello.
Long time no see.
How's it going?
Good. Just finished work.
Okay, and now
Seminarians Sundays are kind of busy.
indeed. When I was still heavily involved with the church, I was busy multiple days a week doing all the various activities and writing speeches, and oh man, it was so much work, but I definitely fondly remember it.
Now you're too busy doing speeches on Dungeons and Dragons games.
Yeah, just I had kids, I had a wife, I had full-time work, I had a lot of things, It's there's always excuses, but it was not a matter of just deciding that it wasn't for me as much as life gets in the way.
Yep. Well, we threw
I'm
some
getting
prayers down.
paid.
We threw some prayers down for everybody today, so it's all good.
We did. Kevin.
Yeah. And then
And we're gonna need some orcs, surrounded by orcs.
the orc
Just in case
blade
you're
of
wondering.
Il Neville is
Welcome to the game. We're surrounded by orcs.
is going to use Il Neville's command.
We gotta kill this guy this time. Ow!
He's going to use Il Neville's
Can we kill this
command.
guy
Maybe.
to give everybody an extra turn?
Yeah, he just exactly. He's a
Wait a
jerk.
minute. Wait.
Ah,
Oh,
he's a jerk.
hold the phone here for a moment.
Okay, we're holding.
Doesn't that ability have range? Has the range of have to have be in a certain range?
120 feet.
And this is 120 feet.
It's much shorter.
Oh,
Yeah, because that would be
Alright.
what, like 24
Alright.
squares?
Right.
no, it is not all right.
Yeah.
Yes,
All right, dude.
Yes, it is.
Figure it out.
It is all right. Calm down. In Dungeons and Dragons, there is combat. That's just how it goes. Not every combat is super easy to win.
Heroes rise up to face the challenges in front of them.
So now, these guys all attack. I am.
Miss. Everybody rolls a 2. 3. They're all attacking me anyway, right?
Yes, because they cannot attack anyone else except for I'm going to have the moment happen possibly differently. So I'm going to start with orc number 8 attacking Perzor.
Roll low.
Hey, don't jinx me like that.
Hey, thank you.
That was a total jinx moment there. Right as I'm about to roll, you like tell me to roll low. Hey,
Well, I mean, can't always be lucky.
that's right. And then, so those are the 2 attacking you. Now, orc number 7 attacks D'Angelo. And now, orc number 2 attacks D'Angelo. As the orcs' axes and swords fly all around you, you guys get behind Perzor's shield and D'Angelo's scales, and watch as they deflect all of this. But now orc number 2 gets its attack in. Yep, and the warriors just continuously deflect all of the weapons. And orc number 5.
I call them my scales of justice.
Scales of justice. Nice.
These are the scales of justice.
No, 19. Oof. Brutal.
What?
Oh. All right. And then that's my turn. Bitey Slayer. For the first time, you guys hear Bitey Slayer say words of magic. Arcane magic.
Ooh!
And as she casts her first spell, she is transformed into a more draconic form of herself, and you can see for the first time her femininity.
Well, I'm too busy getting hacked at to notice anything.
Well, yeah, but it's just, she was very androgynous at first, just content to be a kobold companion, but now with the magic of the draconic sorceress blood flowing through her, she is very clearly a female.
Cool. So you got another female magician. I'm liking this. Let's go.
Yes.
See what you can do.
All right. So I pop over this, and then that should give it to me. Oh, I forgot to target? Are you kidding me?
What?
All right, so that's a hit.
You can always roll again. You're the dungeon master.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, well, that is a hit. So I hurl a bolt of fire at the orc. He is caught off guard as the tiny kobold burns him, but then also his raggedy orc rags that he's wearing catch fire. I know it says if it isn't being worn or carried, but like this is Bitey Slayer, and I want to have a moment here. So this orc is now on fire as it like panics and tries to put the flames out.
Good things come in small packages.
Fantastico!
Charge in. Lucy.
All right, Mom, you're gonna have to tell me what you want to do, and I'm controlling your character, so I'll do it.
well, since I can't see the map in the car,
Shoot the orc Yeah, shoot the
Shoot
orc of Nil
whichever-
Neville, whichever the Nil Neville guy is. Shoot that guy.
It's my character.
I know. Sorry.
I get to do this like once a month, right?
Yeah,
So
you
yeah,
tell 'em.
just shoot the orc. That looks best to you to shoot. I'm saying it's not safe to do rain of claws or anything like that. I don't know. Thoughts for those look if you can see the map, Andrea.
Yeah, I've
Andrea?
just been looking.
If she has a clear shot at the orc at Il Neville,
No, like the
Go
Orc
for
of El Neville is very far away from us. I don't think she has the range for that, right? People who can see.
Oh no, she definitely has the range.
Oh, it's just so far away. I'm
She's
not
got
used
the
to that.
Yeah, that's the good thing about my longbow.
All right.
Hail
Well,
of Thorns, orc of Il Neville, target, rip, and roll a 20.
Dad,
We
please
need it.
stop. Dad, I'm just trying to figure this out. Like, calm down. I have no idea how to use this. So,
Well,
Hail of Thorns. How would
It
I go
always
about
takes me a
using
minute
Hail of
to-
Thorns?
Okay, so
well,
Hail.
can you safely? Go ahead. Sorry, DM.
Oh no, it's okay. I just Hail of Thorns is a bonus action spell. You use the spell slot, and then whatever you hit, you just get to roll the save, and then that extra piercing damage there.
So what would I
would not
first
use
do?
Hail of Thorns because it's would not use Hail of Thorns because the Orc of Neville isn't like sort of grouped together with other orcs. Just trust me on this.
It is 1d10 extra damage either way.
I was just following.
What would be advantage to
what-
that?
I would do the most damage you possibly can in any given throw.
Of course, you'll
I mean, it's
probably
Mom's
miss, but-
decision. So, Mom, do you want
What
me
do you
to just
wanna
hit with a
On him.
longbow, or do you want me to use like Hail of Thorns and do the whole 9 yards?
I think it'd be good to do the longbow with the Hail of Thorns.
Okay. So, DM,
I
first thing I
don't.
do-
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't want to interrupt or make this take any longer, but I should point out that you do have Hunter's Mark, which although does.
I was gonna just say that.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh no, you're
What-
right. I was just gonna say, but
what
I
is
also
that?
have Hunter's Mark. So.
It's basically a little bit less damage, but it's completely free. You just designate whoever you want as your Hunter's Mark. So, for example, you already have the Orc Blade of Il Neville targeted. You go to your character sheet where it says Hunter's Mark there, and
Yep.
and you apply the second mark to him and the first mark to yourself. It'll automatically do it right. You just click on both of those things. And then every time you hit him, you'll deal 1d6 extra damage.
all right, cool. And then
Do
should I
that.
just do longbow?
Yes,
Yep,
Alright.
longbow. That's my weapon of choice.
it is indeed. Oh,
Yeah!
crit!
20.
That was a good time to roll that.
It was. It's too bad you didn't get one of the effects, though, like taking out his eye or knocking him unconscious, you know.
All right.
Sounds like got a critical hit.
How do I deal damage from these?
Now you go to the bow and you double click on the damage part.
I don't see any like the blood drops or anything that I'm used
Oh
to seeing.
no,
from,
I'm so sorry. That's right. You're used to spells. So next
Yeah.
next to the longbow where it says +6, it has 1d8 +4. You just double.
Yeah.
You just double.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not to get on high
Cool.
rolls.
Okay,
I was like, I've only used spells.
Yep. No problem. I forgot. My bad.
She got the best status effect.
Thank you for taking care of my character, Andrea.
Yep, no problem.
Oh, snap! You critically hit the orc blade of Il Neville, and I just have to double check this because. Oh yeah, no. He is not dead.
Darn. Really?
Wow, for a
Come on.
second,
He
I
should
was
be
really
dead.
excited.
I know. I was like, really happy for you for a second until I saw the damage, and I was like, oh yeah, that's way less than his damage. Like that's enough to take out an orc, not the orc boss. You still did good damage though.
Yay!
Tis what it is.
Yeah. Sorry. All right. Orc number 1 is charging in. I'll charge in over here. Number 9 charges in. I'll just come down here, I guess. D'Angelo.
Alright. Gabe, give me something good.
I'll try.
I don't have to wear a mask with me.
No. I did not have it. This doc's
How we doing?
Oop! Don't hit yourself.
Thor?
There you go. All right. D'Angelo swings at orc number 2, wounding him.
I'm an Italian lizard. I'm a lizard who's got some good South Philly roots. If I only knew where Philadelphia was. I'm like Rocky. I've got scales. Okay, right. How we do?
You struck the lizard, the lizard struck the orc, but he's still up and fighting.
Darn it.
Alright. Get him next time.
Dang.
I will scale that hill.
Scale?
Yeah. I need to scale my damage. Who's next?
I'm going to use my breath and going to use it to, while avoiding Pezor, going to use it to attack 1, 3, and 8.
Yes, that is a valid attack. You could also get 6 if you angle it just right. I think. Let me double check that for you, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, like that.
Perzor doesn't really want to be inside of a dragon breath attack, if at all possible.
Yep. Nope. See, it just clips your corner. It's gonna come real close, but you'll be all right.
Okay,
What's out today? Okay. Still in the still in with the orcs.
All right. Most of the orcs are okay, but the one right next to you takes your fiery blast to the face and drops to the ground.
Ooh, well done.
Oracle sort of glad that this has happened, decides to step back and says to LD, well, this certainly is up and on the good side. Let's hope I don't jinx it. And I move back. Yeah,
Yes. Yes.
I said I move back.
I heard you.
All right. Turnover.
That is round 1 in the books. Orc number 7 moves not and attacks Perzor. I was looking for advantage, but I already had it.
Haha.
Apparently, you're the one with all the advantages here, as your shield, or wait, you don't have your shield, but your stolen orc sword comes up and deflects my attack.
Is Orc 1, it says asleep. Is he's unconscious?
Yes, correct.
Alright, well I guess I'm gonna swing it Orc 7.
Oh, I should not have had advantage there. You're right. Orc 1 is asleep.
Well, guess it doesn't matter, you missed anyway.
Yeah, but still, I'll balance that out. Don't worry. I know how to make the universe right.
Oh, target's Orc 7. Okay. So yeah, I'll take a swing with my longsword.
.180 yards
Boom.
from the hole.
And then alright, he's Alright, I would like to look around and see if I can't grab something that might approximate a shield. Even if I have to like because I'm guessing I have to use this longsword two-handed. I can't use it one-handed because it's a
Correct.
longsword for an
Correct.
orc. Is there like I would much rather have one hand and a shield than a two-handed longsword. Am I based off of the two orcs that are now on opposite sides of me? Can I make that happen?
You can have a shield or your longsword.
Okay, so I guess I'll. Is it a move action to swap between those?
It would be a move action to swap between those. Yes.
All right, well then I'll use my move action here to swap to a shield.
Okay. And so on your inventory, you already have a shield. And,
Yes.
And right now it has the little pouch that says carried.
Yes.
You just click that to the little shirt that says equipped, and then it'll apply your shield. You don't have to take off your longsword each time. You can just
Okay.
leave your longsword equipped because, like, what are you're gonna try to attack with it, and I'm gonna be like, oh, remember you have your shield on. It'll be fine.
Okay.
But the shield, we have to click that off so that we don't forget that you have 2 less armor.
Okay. Oh yeah, so it bumps my AC up. All right.
Yep.
Also, it'll let me help protect D'Angelo and Bitey, I guess.
Yes, indeed. Your other abilities come into play. So.
All right. Oh, wait. Sorry.
I accidentally closed my map and I can't figure out how to reopen it.
If you click on your character sheet and double click on your token, it'll take you right there.
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. All right, so I am going to stay right here, I guess. I think if I move, yeah, that won't work out. So yeah, I just stay right here and attack. And so now, I attack Perzor.
Tragic.
Ooh, max damage. You are heavily wounded as the orc shield is heavy in your arms. You're unfamiliar with its weight, and you're unable to get it up like just in time.
I've never had performance issues in the past.
and orc number 2 moves up here, gains advantage against D'Angelo, but I am not going to give him advantage, thus balancing the universe for the orc who got advantage and still missed.
The universe is thus balanced.
Yep. Elodie.
Okay, I have a cone set up here. I'm not sure if I set it up correctly, but
It looks right. It's 20 feet instead of 15. Is yours a 20-foot cone?
I don't know. It
Either
doesn't
way,
have
that
like
still gets the same amount of orcs.
the
so you're
range.
good.
Okay, cool. Do I need to like target them in any way, or is this cone
Nope,
good enough?
the cone does not target them. However, if you go up to the target mode above you, you can just select all 3 of them by dragging on them.
Oh, cool! I didn't know you could drag them.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
20, baby.
That.
20.
Awesome. Okay. So 2 of them worked?
Yes. 2 of them failed, 1 of them succeeded, but you just roll the damage anyway. It'll do it right.
Cool.
Ooh, the elven sorceress brings her hands together, and a flurry of ice crystals and snowflakes. Wait, that's the same thing. Fly out towards the orcs and begin to gather on their skin. You can hear the orcs cursing in a foul language as they slowly begin to huddle over in a desperate attempt to stay warm.
Yay.
Awesome.
And orc number 5.
All of a sudden, my left flank feels remarkably freer.
Right? No, 19.
Ow?
Oh.
Oh, what? Go, what?
Sorry. I would have liked for that to have been disadvantaged.
Ah, understood.
I was trying, yeah. Since the other one, you already downgraded, I was like, that felt cheap to do that. But I would like to use my reaction here.
No, 19.
Well, I mean, I tried.
That doesn't sound good.
I had a 95% chance of succeeding.
Right. Ouch. Sorry, my friend, but the orc strikes D'Angelo with his axe anyway, dealing a vicious blow that knocks one of his scales off. D'Angelo knows that that'll scar.
It's alright. It's not the last time. It's not the last time. The scales will come back into balance.
I charge in to attack D'Angelo.
Come on.
I get one
Do your
reaction
worst.
per round, correct? Like I can't just give every single attack that
Correct.
targets D'Angelo disadvantage. Okay.
Correct, and in fact, there's a little thing. It's on the combat tracker. I don't know if it's also on your character sheet. I would have to look again. But under the sword on your combat tracker, it says reaction, and then you click it, and it'll let you know that your reaction has been used.
I don't see the sword.
Uh,
That's okay.
on the combat tracker, there's targets, attributes, and then the sword for offense.
I'm looking at the combat. I see where it says targets, effects.
Oh, you don't have a thing for that? My bad. I could be mistaken about what your UI looks like. I apologize.
That's okay. I'll just remember that I've used it. That's fine.
Well, I have it checked now, so it's all good.
Okay.
Oh, you guys hate me.
You roll so well. We roll so poorly.
No, I recharged.
Oh, well, I mean, that's rolling well.
Yeah, it is. So, everybody
It's the Orc of
attacks you.
Neville.
Yeah, everybody attacks again.
Oof.
Possibly.
All right, Brian, I may have
Okay.
the relentless mocking for never surviving more than one session may have been a bit premature.
It's okay.
This is sick character.
No, this will be my third. I'm gonna go back to bugbears. At least that one
I
lasted a couple
want
of.
the bugbear. I miss the bugbear.
The second one is panicking right now.
Well, one is panicking.
My
Oh, no, 19.
oh, they're all raining on me, right?
So far, yes. There was orc number 6 who attacked Perzor, but they missed, and so now I just have orc number 2 left to go. I'm not.
How many hit points do I have left?
I don't know. Gabe, do you know?
Ah,
I think 14.
Oh, I'm in great shape. I'm in great shape. No problem. There's no
Alrighty.
problem.
So after all of the orcs make their attacks again, all of the conscious orcs anyway, the orc blade of Ilneville then uses aggressive to move to here. And Bitey Slayer casts Firebolt. And yes, but that's not a mechanical effect there, Gorakul. It was just a little bit of flavor.
Aesthetic, sorry.
Yeah,
Understood.
no, don't be sorry. It's okay. I'm just letting you know. And so now, Bitey Slayer is going to
Ooh, Mighty Slayer.
cast
Mighty
the
Slayer.
spell again.
Mighty Slayer. Mighty Slayer.
Sorry, I'm just trying to get this to auto do this, and it's giving me a little bit of trouble. 1 second. All right, whatever. I'll do it the other way. Ooh, I miss. Bitey, sorry.
We love you, Mighty Slayer, anyway.
Good effort.
Okay, Mom, what do you want to do? You want to do the same thing we did last time?
Yeah, my job's usually pretty boring, but reliable.
Crit and everything,
All right.
exactly the same as last time, preferably.
Okay, so Hunter's Mark is still in effect, right? I don't have to do anything
Yes.
there.
Correct.
All right, I'll just cast the longbow then. Oh. Oh well.
You can tell you're used
Not
to
good.
spells.
Yep.
Casting longbow does not seem to be very effective.
Tis what it is.
Did not work out, huh?
It's all about the dice.
Oh, these orcs are failing their death saves one after another.
Good. Die.
Good riddance.
I am going to use aggressive and try to
Perish.
take out this ranger who keeps attacking my leader.
Great.
Good luck with that.
Wonderful.
Ooh, natural 20 on your concentration. Your hunter's mark remains in effect.
Yay, me.
Gelato, it is your turn.
Hey. Well, what do I got in front of me?
A whole lot of death. Orcs. You got
Orcs.
You got one unconscious orc like right in front of you, and then a wall of orcs to your right, and another orc to your left, and another wall of unconscious orcs to your way left.
And I'm stuck in the middle with you, Pezor. Where's the Orc Neville? Can I get at the Orcaville Neville without causing somebody else to get attacks of opportunity?
Well, you would take attacks of opportunity unless you disengaged, in which case you wouldn't get an attack. So, also,
that's
no,
my
you
point.
couldn't.
Yeah,
You couldn't reach them. You're just out of reach.
Okay, all right. So, Hazard, whatever you think I should hit, swing it.
Don't forget to check the orcs for the Z's to make sure you don't attack an unconscious one.
I guess unless you really hate that particular unconscious orc.
I suppose that would be a fair,
I am equal in my hatred of all of these orcs.
Oh, you strike the orc with your axe that you took from the other orc, and it is heavily wounded. It spits out a tooth and growls at you.
Yeah, how do you like them apples? That's why you broke your tooth. Bad apple.
Orc dental plan not very comprehensive.
Orc teeth luxury
I wish I
bones.
could use Earth Tremor. I wish I could use Earth.
All right.
You can use Earth Tremor if you come around over here. Go over to the left side of the map there, and stand over by those guys, and you can totally hit them up with that. I'm double checking it so that I can get you in the exact perfect position. Okay.
Like this?
I'm just double checking. Give me a second. Okay, so it says 10 feet. So yeah, you're gonna want to be 1 square over, and that's pretty much good right there. Okay, and then so you get a 10 foot spread. So we will go like so. All right, so those three. And there you go. Oh, two of them succeeded. That stinks. Uh but then also, as you know, the one who failed, um, you now do the oh, they're just knocked prone.
Damage.
So yep, just put the prone condition on them then.
Mm-hmm.
And so Gorakul, the Dragonborn, with his coppery scales, runs kind of as fast as he can over to the side and stomps his foot down as hard as he can. The ground erupts all around in bursts of rock, just kind of like an earthquake erupting all around, like a sinkhole opening. And two of the orcs manage to like jump out of the way just in time, but the third one falls into the now rough terrain and is knocked prone. Oh my goodness, I haven't succeeded on a single death save yet. Perzo.
Oh, that's so sad. All right, I'm gonna attack Orc 6. Wait. So I'm gonna have to use my move action to put my shield up, and then to swap between. So I'll only be able to use it every other round, basically.
No, you can use it every round. Oh, right. Yep.
Yeah, so it'll be every other round.
Yep.
Okay, that's fine. Let me. Well, I'll do that. So I'm swapping, pulling out the longsword, and then attacking. Oh. I don't know where that keeps going. Where'd my character sheet go? There we go.
Into the void.
All right. Boom. Doing some damage. Doing a decent amount of damage.
You knock the orc off his feet as you pull out your longsword and then drive it into his orc stomach. He lies on the ground dying.
So, yeah, so then I guess I have a bonus action that I can't do anything with. So yeah, so I will unequip my shield and then pass the turn. Oops.
Your second wind is a bonus action, but I don't think you're hurt enough to want to do that. Oh, yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. Yeah, do you want to do your second wind?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Also, you have action surge too, unless you forgot to check that off.
I did forget about that, but I'm surrounded by dead or dying orcs. I don't think I want to action surge right now.
Yeah, no, second wind is good enough. So you heal 8 hit points back and feel reinvigorated as the orc falls. Your warrior spirit is emboldened and invigorated. Embiggened.
Bigand.
Yet another short joke.
All right. I would like to attack you, Gorakul, but if I move, then Lucy is going to attack me. So instead, I'm going to attack.
And D'Angelo.
Yes, true. But Lucy keeps shooting at our boss, so.
The orc orders protect himself. He doesn't care about the little ones.
Yeah. Oh, these minimal damages. Okay, now Hunter's Mark did expire, but it is just a bonus action again when you get to your turn, so like, big deal.
Okay.
Slightly.
So I
Not that I haven't
am
suffered
going
before.
to try. I don't really know if this is gonna work, but what I want to try to do is move somewhere such that I can use Icing Frost, Icing Death's Frost again on this side. Okay, so
Oh, I see what you're worried about, Gorakul. Ah, yes.
yeah.
Okay, let me see what kind of damage we can do here. Oh, look, you're good. Right there.
Okay. All right.
Big roll. Big money.
Big
Gotta
roll,
target
big roll.
first. Wait, can I? Is the one right in front of me targeted in this circumstance?
It is what?
Is the one right in front of me targeted in this circumstance?
Yes, all three of them are, yes.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure because based on the cone, I wasn't sure how much of it was taking.
Yeah, I know it was a little wonky, but like, really, am I gonna split hairs like that?
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Sometimes I will, when things are like just going your guys' way completely, but
That hasn't happened so far in 3 months.
right. Exactly.
Actually, I think there was
Alright.
one time when you killed like the main character in 30 seconds, and that was it.
Yes.
Like Lucy hit three
That's it
shots, and it was
for me.
big boom.
All right. So once again, the elven sorceress freezes, most of the orcs in place, and now there's only a few left. Weighing their options here, they go to retreat, but the orc blade of Ilneville shouts something in Orcish.
That's right. I don't understand orc because I'm a lizard. I'm not a bugbear. Nor am I a minotaur.
I miss my beloved bugbear.
All right. So
Okay.
I had to type that out just to make sure because I forgot whether any of you spoke it. So he shouts something in Orcish, and this orc decides to attack D'Angelo anyway. He wanted to leave, but he got
okay.
scared.
He should fight. He should be swinging at disadvantage. That should be demotivated. He'd be looking at me and going, "Oh, that big ski is just too much for me."
That's right.
So he got a critical hit, but the damage was pathetic and less than a max damage roll on a regular attack. And so your lizard folk scales are tough enough to deflect his attack. Oh my god. You're not going to believe this.
I'm dead.
Nope, but
He recharged
What?
again.
yeah, I recharged again. Luckily, there's not enough orcs left to really be that scared of, but still.
Come on. Let's come after me. Come on. We gotta get this rid of this guy.
Stop being a murder. Stop.
Lizard Jesus.
Lizard Jesus. Wow.
Please stop being a
Lizard
mother
Lizard Saint
dad.
Stephen.
Saint Stephen.
The
That's what I was
orc
thinking.
chopped
Turn me upside
D'Angelo
down.
down. And the other orc
Goodbye, Groot.
attacks Lucy.
Not again.
It's alright. He's not doing anything. Got a couple people around who can heal me anyway.
Lucy, you are heavily wounded, but not out of the fight.
Okay.
And then I am going to use yeah, I'll use aggressive to move up here. And that is my turn. Bitey Slayer.
Bitey Slayer, firebolt that bastard.
Oh, I am on it.
If you can do it, yes you can. If you can do it, no one can. Go, Bitey.
No hurt friends.
Yay, Bitey.
Oh, almost a 20, but no.
Thank you for trying.
Oh, one of the orcs dies.
Oh, yay! Good job.
Okay, so now it's Lucy's turn again. I'm assuming we're just gonna keep doing the same thing. I'll apply Hunter's Mark again.
Wait, I do have Cure Wounds. I don't know.
You gotta take down this thing. You gotta take this guy down.
Yeah, let's just... Yeah.
Yep.
Just attack him again.
Gorakul's the healer, you know. You would know that having spent time
No.
with him.
God damn it.
I think your daughter's sabotaging you guys.
I'm really...
Oh my
you know,
goodness.
but Elodie's doing well. I'm not trying.
Oh, she just wants all the glory for her character. I see how it
Oh,
is.
wow. I see how it is.
Come on. I started with a 1 for Elodie and a 20 for Lucy. Come on.
True. It's true.
It's a lot of pressure. I think the dice are against us today. It's just the way.
It's alright, we're working on it. I mean, I'm dead. So far, just a script. I'm Kenny. My God, they killed Kenny!
You're playing to type.
That's right.
You are not dying because I have stabilized you.
Thank you.
Oh, Gorakul.
The stars
You're the man.
twinkle and fall off of Gorakul's hands down towards the fallen lizard folk, and although it doesn't rise him up, it does, ease his suffering.
That's very warm-blooded of you to do for a cold-blooded creature like me.
Is charging a thing in 5th edition?
Not really.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna run up and attack the Orc Plate of Ilneville. I don't need to swap to a shield for this. I think my sword's... I'm gonna get... so let's go ahead and attack
Go
him.
after him, man.
Why did I roll 3d20?
The one guy was unconscious. It's okay. I'll take him off of there. You're all good. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, I rolled damage. Okay.
You strike the Orc Blade of Ilneville, who is surprised that such a small thing has charged at him, given, his impressive stature. He draws his wicked-looking blade and points it at you, knowing that this will be an epic combat.
Yeah, let's go ahead and action surge.
Hey, wait, no cheating.
And then let's do it again. Take another swing at him. Dang. And then that'll be my turn.
Ugh, these guys just keep failing left.
Did you
and
miss him
right.
twice?
No, I hit him once and missed him
Ryan,
once.
did you hit him or did you miss? Okay.
Sorry, Gorakul, I didn't see you had tried to move. My bad. Oh, I go to chop Lucy down, but not only does she stay up, she doesn't even lose her hunter's mark.
Oh, hallelujah.
Okay. So I'm gonna target this Orc of Il Neville probably.
No. Target orc number 2. Orc number 2, because
Why? He has so little health.
be-
He
that's
keeps getting attacks, so if you can get rid of him.
Hold on.
I mean, the only
two
thing I
things.
can-
One, let's make sure we let Elodie take her turn. But I do agree that you guys should be able to discuss tactics. But don't forget, Elodie does more damage than, say, Gorakul, who could attack Orc number 2, or Bitey Slayer.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's gonna take a while for Orc number 2 to come around again, too. So, I mean, I'm gonna attack Orc,
No, Orc
Il
will
Neville
level
also because I can't use Ice Knife, I can't use any of the, I have to use Frostbite as well, so that's like, anyway, alright, I'm gonna do it.
That's not entirely true.
Well, if I use Ice Knife, I'm gonna hurt my allies. And
Yes,
if I
that's
can't-
true.
I'd have to move a lot to use Icing Death's Frost, so...
You could move right to here and then have perfect shot at him for it if you wanted. I don't want to tell you what to do or not to do, and it's up to you. But if you moved right to there, you would be able to hit him with your last level 2 spell slot of Icing Death's Frost, which is your most damaging spell.
Okay.
Do it.
Then I'm gonna do that then. I don't need to set up the cone, right? Like it just
No, yeah, right. We already know. Right, correct.
cool. Alright. Just making sure.
yeah. Sorry. Oh, what a stinker. But you still get to deal half damage, so.
Alright, well. Well, at least I did something.
Yeah, exactly. Because if you would have just used your Ray of Frost, then it wouldn't have done nothing, so. And then I turn to attack you. Sorry, I wasn't setting you up for this. I really did want you to get your big damage attack on him. No, 19.
Great.
You're wounded as the orc turns around to strike you. Unreal.
No!
How have I recharged this every single round?
Loaded dice. You're
And
clearly cheating.
I must be. And so orc number 2 attacks
Discover your-
Lucy, and orc number 4 attacks Elodie.
see what I mean? If you didn't take care of number 2, then number 2 would just still attack.
Gabe,
because
there's no point in
it happens,
yelling at me
dude, it's
about
okay.
the tactics that I already did. It ends up not helping anybody.
Correct. What's done is done.
They're gonna both miss anyway.
They both hit.
Lucy drops as the orc connects. She is unconscious and dying, but you know it's just the
Great.
first hit. So
Lovely. I'm so glad I came back.
I mean, who
Locked
isn't
myself
unconscious and dying?
it's a theme. It's a whole thing. All right, so
Is it a whole worldview?
I'm gonna take out orc number 2. I hope with my firebolt here. Boom! Alright, orc number 2 is taken out as Bitey Slayer launches her firebolt at him. And then now, because she is not by. Yes? Was someone talking?
No, we were cheering. We were cheering happily.
Oh, okay. Now because she's not by anyone, she is going to move down and provide flanking for Perzor, because that's how brave she is. She's the bravest kobold since Soggy.
So like, Bitey Slayer and I essentially could do like the 3 people in a trench coat and be as tall as the orc blade of Il Neville.
Oh yeah, you'd maybe come up to his shoulders. Goracool.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Heal Lucy?
I'm going to Thorn Whip Orc number 4 and take away his weapon. So it's going to be a disarm.
Okay.
And I'm going to use an inspiration to give me advantage.
That's a good idea. That's a very inspired idea. Oh, you forgot to click advantage. You hit anyway, so... Oh, I see. You had never mind. You did the right thing. I just saw the dice and misspoke. So now you do the opposed strength check, which you can just do the shove attempt, and it'll be the same thing.
But
Or grapple, or
doesn't it's an
you have now successfully grabbed onto his weapon with your thorn whip. You must now use your opposed strength to rip it out of his hands.
That's a good start.
So now, don't ignore what it's saying about all of that. You know, you're not really shoving him. Now, as you use all of your draconic might, you yank the blade from the orc's hands, and he now has no weapon in his hands.
Goracool, sort of like tugging at the blade, manages to unseize it from the orc number 4 and says, "Blessed be the stars."
Blessed be. Oh man.
There we go.
This guy managed to save, but now Perzor, you face down the blade of Il Neville, his wicked weapons spinning around as he tries to combat you.
Well, let's go ahead and take a swing with this entirely too large sword for me. But let's see what happens. Boom!
Advantage flanking.
No,
Yep.
no, 19. A critical
Yay!
hit.
And then damage. That's pretty good.
You drive your longsword up into the quad, like, muscle of the orc, and he howls an orcish cry of pain. Makala!
That sounds like an alcoholic beverage.
I'll take 2. Oh, right. Then I got to press the button. Sorry. Trying to remember that. Oh, wait.
Push the button.
Oh, yeah, because they're both dying.
Okay. So I can't move, right? Because then he would get an attack of advantage unless I disengaged.
Correct.
Cool.
Of course, I did disarm him, so you'll be safer.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
a little bit of metagame knowledge, but he is right. Your worst hit would be 2 plus his strength. So like even if he got a maximum damage against you, you'd still be up unless he somehow like crit and got maximum on both rolls, and even then you would have 1 or 2 hit points left.
Okay.
Which is always
If
more
I
than enough.
if I used Ice Knife, would it just like it would hit like D'Angelo, even though like all the dead people, like or the sleep people?
Yes.
Okay, so I can't use it. Cool. Just wanted to double check. So I really can only use Frostbite.
It would also hit you.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to step back, and that's what I was thinking about. Yeah. Anyway, I'll just use Frostbite.
Yeah. Orcs are exceptionally tough in this part of the world, and although your Icing Death's Frost was able to freeze and kill several of them, the frostbite, the cold never bothered him. No, 19. As I go to punch you in the face.
DM, it's a +5, so it's the great axe, not.
And then his strength is +3, so you take 4 damage. So the orc punches you, and you feel your lip swelling as the orc's massive calloused knuckles drag across your soft elven skin.
That's why you should use moisturizer every day.
You guys aren't going to believe this.
Did he recharge
He
again?
recharged again.
Yeah.
So you have 100%, 50% of the time it works every time.
Yes.
It's the
I think you have something switched on.
no, it's the sequence from Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are dead. At the beginning, he just flips heads, same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is some cheating stuff right here. I have never seen a 100% success rate like this. Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna take him down this time.
Well, plus
Am
there's
I
only
back
one
up?
more orc,
Hey,
right?
boys.
Elodie, the orc punches you in the face again, dealing a further 4 damage. You have 1 hit point left as you feel yourself getting woozy.
It's just enough.
And that's the only orc left who gets to attack.
Oh man, I hope Mighty Slayer gets the last hit on the Orc Blade of Ilnever.
Nah, I'm not gonna get the last hit, but if I can contribute at all, that'd be sweet. No.
Dang. Guess not.
Oh no! More dead orcs! Gorakul.
Gorakul, seeing that his help is required, decides to use his clerical abilities as the speaker of the stars to heal Elodie with a bonus action. And with some with his action still around, he's going to use Spare the Dying on Lucy.
Oh, hold up. Spare the Dying is cantrip. Yep, you're good. You're good. I just needed to make sure. I had to double check.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, speaking ancient words as primordial as the formation of the stars themselves. You manage to speak words that invigorate Elodie, giving her some of her vitality back, as well as calming Lucy's dying body and stabilizing it.
Glad you learned that in
Yay.
college, Gabe.
That's awesome. Didn't know they taught that in college.
Ancient primordial speak.
Yeah. As like a 101 class, so like introduction to linguistics.
That's when I took mine.
Ah,
All right, Orc Blade of Neville, I can do this all day. Let's go ahead and make another attack at it.
I'm pretty sure I was told this would be the last round.
Yeah, I think you're right. 20. I was gonna say, as much as he's recharged every turn, I think I've gotten 3. I think he's been crit 3 times. I've done 2 of them.
What's crazy is that damage right there. Oh.
Yeah, that one kind of caught up with me.
You're so close to this. All right. So, is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn. Well, I guess for my movement action, I'll go ahead and swap to my shield.
Yep. Got it. All right. More dead orcs. Elodie.
I was gonna do the same thing.
Get rid of the guy in front of you.
No, kill the blade.
Kill the blade. Okay.
kill the blade.
I mean,
Blade.
would I even kill him with frostbite?
Yes.
Alright.
I probably left him at 1.
Well,
Alright.
wait. Let me double check frostbite. You
Take my
guys,
longbow.
you guys are level what right now? 4. Okay. So you're dealing 1d6. No, frostbite will not kill him.
Yeah. But I don't want to use ice knife because it'll hurt my allies.
Use it.
That's fine. Use ice knife. Kill him. Kill the. You know what? If I have to sacrifice a couple of fingers, that's okay. Frostbite. It happens to everyone.
I mean, okay.
What other spells
Don't
do
you
you
have a longbow?
have?
I literally that's
the longbow?
that's. Do I?
They still get dexterity saves. So just do it.
I'm gonna cast it. I'm just gonna cast ice knife. It's gonna happen.
Do it.
Oh gosh!
Doesn't matter anyway.
All right. Yeah. So you miss and fail to deal the damage. However, hit or miss, the shard explodes. So now target everybody, all 3 of them, and then do the save part.
So do I make a save, or is it going to automatically do that?
It'll automatically do it. Okay, and then anybody who failed, which is both of your allies, but not the Orc Blade of Ill Neville. So perfect. So
Unlucky.
we'll take off the Orc Blade
Wait.
of Ill Neville.
I think I did the save for icing Death's Frost because it's supposed to be a dexterity save.
Oh, that is a Constitution save. You're right. Do the right save.
Do it again.
Okay, and so
Funny.
now
Well, so
just
only Bitey Slayer.
Yeah, now just Bitey Slayer, but don't deal the damage because I gotta retool Bitey's character sheet. She is now a level 1 sorceress, so she has more hit points than that. But just she's like, "Brr, that cold," and then okay. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
So cute.
And more dead orcs. Orc number 4 attacks. Cuts down Elodie. Orc Blade of Ill Neville fails to recharge. Attacks
Fine.
with his longsword.
Finally. It's like what is it?
Oof.
Islander.
Oof. Okay.
And
Dead?
Bitey Slayer.
Is dying. Oh no.
No,
Yeah, not dead. Is dying.
Yeah.
Baby, no.
Oh no, Bitey's okay. Perzor is dying.
And
Pershors.
takes out. Oh wait,
Takes out Orc too.
I got the wrong one.
Oh,
I have to re-roll damage now. All right. Orc 2, like we don't care about. That's not what's important here. And all right. Deals damage to the Blade of Ill Neville. And Lucy.
can I just get you this back?
Oh, I'm sorry, Gorakul. And then this will be the last action here, Gorakul, so
Make it count.
make it a good one.
No pressure. So you're dead again?
I'm not dead.
Yeah,
I'm unconscious.
nobody's dead. Just a lot of unconscious.
A lot of dying has been spared.
No hay pollo en la casa.
Pulling out his star map, is going to attack. Is going to shoot a guided bolt at the Orc Blade of Neville.
That's a good one.
That's a very good one.
Gorakul, using his starry map, unleashes a bolt of star energy at the Orc Blade of Ill Neville, killing him. Well, dropping him into the dying state. We'll see if he's dead or not. The last orc runs away, and Gorakul is able to tend to his companions. You guys are all going to live, but we will find out where this adventure takes you next time on Dragons of War. I want to thank you guys for playing. I want to thank anyone who's watching. And as always, everyone, good
Good
gaming.
Good game.